Hey guys, Lisa from wyckwyre here. We got such an overwhelming response from our part one of how to handle tough job interview questions that we decided to create another video that focuses on the questions that you guys are looking to have answered. We reached out on our Facebook page and on our Twitter page, and these are some of the questions that we saw over and over. Let's jump right in. First one, where do you see yourself in 3, 5, or 10 years? This is a very open-ended question, and a lot of job seekers are scared to say, what their true intentions are because maybe it doesn't match up to the job that they are applying for or interviewing for. What I can say about this is you can be very broad but specific at the same time. If your true desire is to move up the chain at the position that you are applying for and interviewing for, then by all means do say that. If your intention is just to get more industry experience with this position and you do see yourself within that industry at a higher level position, say that. Say something that is going to show that you have motivation, you have passion for working, even if it's not necessarily in that industry, and that you do want to strive to really be a better you. Next question. Out of all the companies to work for, why choose this one? This is going to require some homework on your part to answer before the job interview. Now, I've stressed this before in my other videos that it's really important to do some homework. But the truth of the matter is if you don't do homework, you're not going to be well positioned to answer some questions, especially like this one. With this question, you want to have 1 to 2 reasons why you think the company that you are interviewing with is a company that you'd be a good fit for. So, for example, if you're applying for, say, a Wendy's fast food job, you could say something along the lines of, well, I've really enjoyed, your new marketing campaigns via television and radio, and I really enjoy your product, and I would love to be a part of that company and help only move it forward with really great customer service. So you're able to give them a very personalized response. It shows that you have looked at the brand, you've looked at the company, and you really already have some sense of a personal investment in it. Next question. What are your salary requirements? Now, this is another question that makes candidates feel somewhat nervous because they think, well, if I shoot too high, then I'm automatically going to be disqualified. If I shoot too low, then I'm going to get the job, but then be paid way under what I deserve. What I would do for this is if you have friends that currently work in the business that you are applying for and interviewing with, you can definitely ask them what you think or what they, would believe is an appropriate range for a salary there. If you don't have any friends in that industry even or anywhere near that type of line of work, you can actually go on to salary.com. This website helps you track what the average salary is for a position that you put in, and you can even put the position's location because obviously what you're making in, say, Los Angeles isn't going to be what you're making in a rural town. But you do have to recognize that this isn't a concrete number. It's just going to kind of help you determine a starting point. And one more thing that I do want to mention about this is you always want to give a range. So for example, if it's an hourly position, you can say, well, I would expect to make between $11 and $14 an hour. You never want to just stick with one number. Next question. Out of everyone that has applied, why should I choose you? This question is when your passion needs to come out most about the position. It does not matter if maybe this isn't the job that you want right now, but taking this job is only going to move you up to that position that you ultimately think you should be in. This is when you really need to be able to just put on the show. You need to tell them that you need to be chosen for this position because you know that you have all the capabilities to perform this job completely satisfactorily. And also, not only can you do it well, but you can do it in a quicker amount of time, and you also have a passion to show that you can really move the company forward, and by doing that, you have some type of personal investment in the company as well. Be sure to be extremely passionate during this. Even if you are, a very shy person, you have to put that aside for this question. Next question. Why do you want this job? Again, this is another question that is going to involve some homework. Research the company, research the position as much as you can beyond just the job description, and figure out, why do you want to work for this company? Is it because you love the product that they give out? Is it because you love what they do, the service that they provide to people? Is it because you have friends that work in the company and say it's a great place to work? Have at least one or two reasons going into that interview why you want this job beyond just getting a paycheck. Guys, that is what I have so far for part 2 of tough job questions to answer. If you have any other questions that you want answered, we are forming a part 3 video. So please feel free to email me at lisa@wyckwyre.com. You can see it right on the screen there. You can also tweet us at wyckwyre, or you can like us on Facebook, facebook.com/wyckwyre, to join the conversation. And before we go, really quickly, if you guys could just subscribe to our YouTube page, you'll be able to see when we post our next video about job seeking. Good luck in your job hunt, guys.